How to remove a spiky metal fence post holder in under 5 minutes. Hi guys, what's the matter? It's Mike Ash here, the Spoof Millionaire. Hope you're having a really cool day. Now, on the flip side of making money is saving money. Why pay someone to do a job that you can quite literally do yourself? As a keen advocate of DIY, today I'm replacing the fencing in my garden. And if you've ever done anything like this, you'll know that the biggest problem is the removal of these spiky metal fence post holders. Well, I've done 4 or 5 already, each of them taking me between about 4 to 9 minutes. So I've perfected a technique that I'd like to share with you. My challenge today is to get this little baby out of the ground in under 5 minutes. You will need a pickaxe and or a mattock, a sledgehammer and a saw. Other essentials include a sturdy pair of boots, those with a protective steel toe cap are best if you can run to it. A good thick pair of gloves. Now they needn't be expensive. These, for example, are second hand, no pun intended. And they belong to my mother, who was a keen gardener before she died, and in fact remained so for some time afterwards. Quite a large woman, my mother, so these gloves fit very well indeed. And as with any DIY project, you need a good strong pair of protective safety goggles. Oh, and here's a nifty money-making tip. I've got myself a little swear box here. Now, if you've ever done a project like this, you'll know that the occasional curse can quite easily slip out. Now, if we're lucky, we can raise enough money to pay for a new fence post. Okay, we're all set to go. Start the clock. Now, I've already removed the old fence panel and carefully set it aside. So my first task is to remove the fence post itself. Now, this post has been painted red, but the technique works equally well on all colours. So browns, blues, greens, etc. Now, if we're lucky, the post will just pull out, or with a bit of a wriggle, you can... Nope, this one looks pretty well wedged in. So I'm going to go about this with the saw, cutting the post just above the metal there. Now, this could take some time, so you may want to come back in a couple of minutes. Right, well, I've pretty much cut all the way through that now, so I'm hoping with a little bit of brute force. It's not going by the looks of it. Let's have another go at... Oh, for the thing. You may want to come back. Success. So that's the fence post taken care of. Took a little bit longer than anticipated. However, of course, the original challenge was to take the metal spike out, so I think it's only fair to reset the clock. Can we do that? Reset the... Oh, please, can we just reset the clock? Yeah, can you just reset the... Thank you. That's better. Right. Okay, thank you very much. Right, now, we're going to start on the metal post here, and I begin by gently digging around the earth, and the earth is giving away quite nicely, so I'm confident the 5-minute challenge will be fine. This could take a couple of minutes, so you might want to just come back. Yes, this one is taking slightly longer than the others did, and I'm beginning to think that it may have been set in concrete or something, which is a stupid thing to do, and whoever did it is a complete and utter wit. Well, as I suspected, the post was set in concrete, and I've used the pickaxe to break some of the concrete up, so I'm really glad that I had the safety goggles. Now, if we're lucky, we can just use the pickaxe to gently lever the post out of the ground. Oh, for sake, it's not well coming. Ah! Oh! Sometimes you reach a point where it looks almost impossible to stay in the ground, and yet it still won't budge. Oh, and you may also want to include a bottle of water in the tools you will need list. But I'll include all of this on a free PDF. On a more positive front, I've upgraded the swear box, and I think I've made enough money now to not only pay for the entire fence, but also a short family holiday. I do tend to think that once you've started a project like this, that you see it through to completion if possible. I'm determined to get this out of the ground before the end of the day. Oh, that should now. We can just. Yeah, it's coming. Success at last. Stop the clock. So, all you really need to know is that if you've got the tools...
Armed police, stand still, put your arms above your head, put your arms above your head. Drop the weapon. What? Drop the weapon.
It's not a weapon.
Drop it now or I'll shoot. You little...